And this morning, more protesters. They are expected at an ICE facility in suburban Chicago. Now, this comes as violence against ICE officers, facilities, and protesters has been on the rise. This video shows a pickup truck hitting a demonstrator at the detention center in Broadview, Illinois. This is just hours after that deadly sniper attack at an ICE field office in Dallas. NewsNation's Alex Caprariello is outside of that ICE facility in Broadview. Alex, good morning. So we're seeing a bit of it here, but what is the scene where you are?
Yeah, all eyes are on this protest, given what happened at this time last week, where things really got out of control. Tear gas deployed, several arrests were made. Not nearly as close today as they were last week. The actual ICE detention facility is down that street, but you can see police have it blocked off. Also, the protesters tell me they like this corner, to be frank. This is on 25th Avenue, a very busy intersection here in this western suburb of Chicago. So a lot of traffic that comes by here, a lot of tension that can be gathered from these protesters. And really, that's split up. Right now here that you're seeing, I would estimate to be around 30, 40 protesters. There's a whole nother group that's a couple blocks that way on the other side of the detention facility. So I would estimate in total right now at 7:13 in the morning here Central Time, at least 100 or so protesters fighting back against what they see as what they believe to be unfair practices and treatment by ICE and federal officials towards the immigrant community of Chicago. Some other things I want to point out: this is blocking a major street. There are other businesses back there that are not actually the ICE facility. So every once in a while, you'll see the C part, so to speak. So that way some of these other vehicles can get through. These protesters call them real jobs. They don't agree with what ICE is doing, but they will most certainly not prevent anyone from getting to their job. Another thing I want to point out, you'll notice these people that are wearing these green hats, lime green hats, those are National Lawyers Guild. These are people that are here simply to be witnesses to everything that happens here today. So if an arrest goes down, if tear gas is deployed, you'll see these green hat folks jump into action, try to make sure they know exactly who is being detained or arrested, get their information, give them a phone number so that way they can call the Lawyers Guild and make sure that they understand their rights. And obviously these people plan on being here for a very long time. I'm going to show you one other thing over here. Chris, if we can move this camera this way, we'll quickly show. Look, they got water bottles, they got snacks, they are prepared for the long run. Obviously a lot of attention here given what happened last week, but one of the protest organizers I spoke to said they don't really want to see a repeat of last week. They don't want to see the tear gas deployment. They don't want to see arrest. In fact, they were getting on the blowhorn saying, don't agitate. One person yelled at a police car that was turning down, and you actually saw a lot of the other protesters get angry at him, saying, calm down, cool it, let's keep the rhetoric to a minimum, because they want to peacefully protest, but they don't want to necessarily see the agitation, the escalation that we saw last Friday.
Oh, that's certainly good to hear. It has been an active scene for days. Alex, thank you for bringing that to us.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.